Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to cook us some supper. All right, let me see if I can get that camera. I have got a pack of ground beef from that cow that we got a year or two ago, and I'm going to cook it over here in the frying pan. All right, we got our hamburger frying up. We are going to do some sloppy joes today, and we're going to have some slaw with it. So I got this slaw kit again. We buy this a lot because it's just the right amount of slaw for us. So we're going to have something with slaw today and something with slaw tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to make the whole thing up here. And it comes with this little pack of slaw dressing. So it's real easy to make slaw though. Sometimes I make my own, cut the cabbage and all that, but today we're just going the easy route. You can buy it like this, and anytime I can save time, I do. All right, we're just going to get a fork here and just mix this up, and then I'll set this back in the refrigerator until time for us to eat. And I'm going to keep cooking on that hamburger over there, or ground beef. It's ground beef. I always have a tendency to call it hamburger. We grew up calling it hamburger. All right, got the slaw made. I'm gonna put that in the fridge. Let's I'm just gonna chop this up and keep on cooking it. Get that cooked, and then we're gonna use a packet of Sloppy Joe seasoning mix, 1 can of tomato paste, and 1 1/4 cups of water, and that's what we're going to put in next. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my water in. Let that start getting hot while I put the packet of Sloppy Joe seasoning in and 1 can of tomato paste. All right, we're going to get this stirred up. Stir this up. Bring this back up to a boil and let that water cook down. And then I'll bring you back. All right, I got this all ready, and now I'm just going to simmer for 10 minutes. And you just have to stir it every once in a while. And I got the buns. We're going to toast them in the oven. So I put these in the toaster and just get them a little bit toasty. And then I'm going to, when this finished simmering, I am going to put them on the buns and cover them with cheese and put them in the oven on broil and get that cheese melted. All right, I'm scooping these out. I hope you can see there. Scoop a little bit on each one, and then I'm going to cover them with cheese. We like American cheese on them, so I usually just tear the cheese and put it on them. I think it's too much for a whole. The buns are so little anymore, can't put a whole slice of cheese on them. And then I'm just going to put them over here on broil, and you got to watch them carefully because they will burn on broil. Y'all know how that goes. All right, let me put these in the oven. All right, it took just a few seconds, really. I don't even think it was in there 30 seconds. They're done. And we are going to eat them with coleslaw.